It's because it feels better to live in the fantasy than to pursue the reality. Now, nothing against you. You're a lovely, beautiful woman. And, Marty, I'm sure if he was on the train and he saw you, he'd look at you. But Marty knows his place. He's a hard five, maybe a soft six on a good day. So Marty would look at you, you'd look at him, and then you'd get creeped out, and Marty would still look at you because he'd be in that fantasy world. Because the fantasy world's a beautiful place to be, right? And that's where that man might have been. He's living in that fantasy world because it would be dangerous to pursue the reality. Not because, coming up to you and introducing himself would be the worst thing, right? I mean, maybe he'd get turned down and that hurts and that's scary. Maybe you'd be like, get away from me, you creep. And that's pretty bad because there's people around and, men don't want to be known as creeps. But also, maybe it would be successful. Maybe he would approach you and you'd be like, yes, let's go out on a date. But then he has to, think about, oh man, now I'm paying for dates. Now this is my life. I have to prepare all my finances for going out on dates instead of all the other things that I'm trying to save up for, like a house or, a new car or whatever. And then, maybe down the line, there's this relationship starts to blossom, things start to really happen. You maybe think about marriage. Oh, and then marriage happens, it's beautiful, and then kids, and then but maybe down the line you fall out of love with each other and then it's followed by divorce and then, alimony and child support. And then you have to live in your Prius that you've had for 20 years because that's all you have to your name anymore. And then you can't believe in any possibilities for love ever again because that's the way the world works, right? You get hurt once and then you're kind of in a negative mode forever for the rest of life. So I think that's what was going through his head, probably. Pretty sad. Marty knows.